In this exercise, we will create a least cost formulation for a vanilla ice cream. We will start by adding the properties shown in this table. Properties are items such as total solids, for which we wish to calculate an amount. We will set limits on the property amounts using the values shown here. This sets limits for TechWizard when determining ingredient amounts. Next, we add the ingredients shown here. All the ingredients with question marks in the amount column will be determined by TechWizard based on the property settings and cost. The amount of vanilla is not limited by any property. Instead, the amount is set based on having 20 fluid ounces of vanilla in 100 gallons of mix. TechWizard will determine the amounts of the ingredients needed to meet the desired composition while minimizing cost. We are ready to get started. This example starts in the Formula Development and Batching section. If you are not in that section, select the Formula Dev and Batching tab. Now click Formula Dev from the View group. Clear any existing formula by clicking the Clear Formula button. Click the Yes button to verify you wish to remove all ingredients and properties. All ingredients and properties have been removed. Click the OK button. Let's enter a formula name and ID for this formula. Click the Formula Name and ID box. In the window that appears, enter the formula name Vanilla Ice Cream V1. Enter the formula ID of IC1. Click the OK button. The formula name and ID are now displayed in the formula name and ID box. We will first enter the properties needed to build our formula. This table displays the properties we will be adding and the required amount for each property. Click the Add Properties button. In the Add Properties window, enter milk fat in the Search Property text box and click the Search button. This search feature makes it easy to locate a property without scrolling through the entire list of properties. With milk fat selected, click the Add button. Notice that milk fat now appears in the current formula list on the right side of the window. Enter MSNF in the Search Property text box and click the Search button. With MSNF selected, click the Add button. Enter total solids in the Search Property text box and click the Search button. We will continue this procedure to add total solids. Sucrose solids. Corn syrup solids. Stabilizer solids. And emulsifier. Now that all the properties have been added, close the Add Properties window. You should now see the added properties in the Formula Development section. Our next task is to enter the amounts required for each property. We will be referring to our table again. Set the milk fat minimum and maximum amounts to 12% by entering 12 in the min and max blue cells. Set the MSNF minimum and maximum amounts to 11% by entering 11 in the min and max blue cells. We will continue to enter the required amounts for each property shown in the table. We need to add the ingredients that will make up our formula. This table displays the reference number and name for the ingredients we will be using to build our formula. Click the Add Ingredients button. In the Add Ingredients window, select the reference number option in the Search Ingredient List section. Enter TWZ0002 in the Search Property text box, and click the Search button. This search feature works similar to the Add Properties window by making it easy to locate an ingredient with the ingredient name or reference number. With cream selected in the list, click the Add button. Notice that cream now appears in the current formula list on the right side of the window. Enter TWZ0003 in the Search Property text box, and click the Search button. With milk selected, click the Add button. We will continue searching for the ingredient reference numbers displayed in the table and adding the ingredients. Now that all the ingredients have been added, click the Close button to close the Add Ingredients window. You should now see the added ingredients in the Formula Development section. None of the properties we have set will limit vanilla usage to the amount required. Instead, we need to set a minimum and maximum amount for the vanilla ingredient. We require 20 fluid ounces of vanilla per 100 gallons of mix. To do the calculation, we need to know how much 100 gallons of mix weighs. Set the vanilla maximum amount to 0 by clicking on the max blue cell for vanilla and entering 0. Click the Formulate button. Now click the Batch button. Note the estimated density is 9.1791 pounds per gallon. This provided us with the weight of our mix for a given volume, or density. We will use the estimated density to determine how much vanilla to use. We are going to use a special feature that is part of TechWizard to set the percentage of vanilla to 20 fluid ounces per 100 gallons of mix. Select the Formula Dev and Batching tab. Click Set Ingredient Percentage from the Batching group. In the Set Ingredient Percentage window, select Flavor, Vanilla, Pure Extract from the drop-down. Enter 20 in the Ingredient Amount text box, and select Fluid Ounces for the Ingredient Amount Units drop-down. Enter 100 in the Batch Size Amount text box, and select Gallons in the Batch Size Amount Units drop-down. Select the Pounds per gallon option in the Batch Density section. Enter 9.1791 in the Density text box. Click the Calculate button. This has provided us with the vanilla ingredient percentage. We will round the value up to 0.125 for our ingredient minimum and maximum values in the Formula Development section. Click the Close button to close the Set Ingredient Percentage window. Click the Home button to return to the Formula Development section. Set the vanilla minimum and maximum amounts to 0.125% by entering 0.125 in the min and max blue cells. Click the Formulate button. The percentage for each ingredient to use is calculated. and the formula cost per pound and per kilogram are reported.